difficult the longer you delay them. And why is that? I'll tell you why. Because silence to most people means approval. And what happens is when you have silence and you haven't had that difficult conversation, it gets into what I call the snowball effect. And the snowball effect, you know what that's like if you've ever been in snow. The problem, if it's not addressed like snow, you start moving that snowball becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And the longer you don't address it, the bigger the snowball gets and the more momentum it has. It's like a snowball effect. And here's what's happening. When you fail to have a difficult conversation, you have the snowball effect with people. It's getting bigger and gaining momentum. And at the same time, that's on the outside is getting bigger. On the inside, they're getting smaller. Because they're slowly eroding because they're not coming to the expectations and to the potential that they have in their life. And so it's so interesting. On the outside, it gets bigger. On the inside, they become smaller. And it's the law of diminishing intent, which basically says the longer you and I wait for something that we know that we should do, the higher the odds are is that we'll never do it. And so I tell my staff all the time, never worry where you are. And the reason I say never worry where you are is because I'll always let you know. I'm not going to let the snowball get big. I'm going to shovel the pile while it's small. If you're going to help people finish, you're going to have those markers. And part of that finishing is having a great, honest relationship with people. Here's where you are. Here's what you need to change. Here's what we need to improve. Difficult conversations become more difficult